Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tina Nguyen, the founder of XXL Scrunchie. Welcome to my channel where I share behind the scenes of running a small business, the highs, the lows, the what was I thinking moments, and everything in between. Today's vlog is something that I used to and honestly still struggle with a lot. It's about what I used to stress about in business and how I kind of stopped it or have found ways to almost cope with it and move past the stress. So if you've been overthinking, hesitating, or waiting for that perfect time, I'm sharing my own journey and real stories to remind you that showing up, even when it's messy, can completely change the game. What I used to stress about and what I used to stop myself from doing. Guys, do you ever swallow food wrong because you're eating so fast and then you cough so much, you like scratch up your throat from all of that? That just happened to me, in case you're wondering why my voice sounds so crazy. Also, don't mind me, I'm going to be making scrunchies as we speak because it's what I do. I like to make the most of my time. We sell handmade scrunchies in our small business. To make scrunchies, you need your elastic, a nice big roll, your bodkin, and then your handmade scrunchie tubes. This is the Juliet mini that I'm going to be making today. Let's start with what I used to stop myself from doing. I'm in year 5 of business now. I remember struggling with this in like the first couple months when I just started on TikTok. Posting content that didn't feel put together. Launching products I wasn't 100% confident in yet. Showing my face or my voice on social media. Reaching out to other brands or pitching for opportunities or negotiating more than I thought I deserved. Speaking at events in person because I thought, who am I to share my business tips? It's funny now because those are the things that have helped me grow my business the most. The stuff I used to stop myself from doing, stress myself out about, ended up becoming part of my story. I made my first XXL scrunchie as a Christmas gift for my cousin. I just wanted to make something more personal and thoughtful, and that one gift is how I ended up starting my entire small business, and we're still here 5 years later. And I'm still drawn to that same feeling of making something feel meaningful and personalized. That's why I was so excited to try the Eufy Make E1, a creative tool made for creators and small business owners like me, designed to bring your ideas to life with 3D textured printing. I've been using it to personalize packaging, product displays, and even some small gifts. It prints on glass, acrylic, leather, even curved surfaces, and the raised embossed texture, it's honestly next level. It uses dual lasers and a smart camera to auto measure height and placement, so every print is accurate, detailed, and professional. Plus, everything is UV heat and water resistant, which makes it feel premium and super durable. Whether you're just starting out or want to level up your product experience, the Eufy Make E1 makes personal gifting and customization so much easier. It's compact, affordable, and already a part of my daily small business routine. Honestly, I wish I had it back when I made that very first gift. Thanks Eufy Make for sponsoring a portion of this video. Real examples from my journey. Let me tell you about some of the things I almost didn't do and how they turned out to be one of the biggest blessings in my business. One of my earliest vlogs, like the very first one I made, I wanted to give a tour of my parents' basement that we just renovated to operate my business from. It didn't have any fancy equipment, no mics, no fancy lighting or anything. I just filmed it with my iPhone. I don't even think I had a tripod. I think I was just holding it around and placing it on things. It was awkward. I had to refilm the intro like multiple times because I kept fumbling over my words. And I remember posting it and the audio was also really off. So one part makes people's ears actually hurt because I didn't lower the volume or it was too loud. And that one video helped kickstart the entire YouTube journey of XXL Scrunchie. I think I started with like 30 subscribers and now we're almost at 400,000, which could be almost 500,000. 10-year-old me would not believe it. And I think people connected with it because it was just real. It was just honest, and I was just chatting and sharing our story and journey and how thankful I was for my parents' help. Then there was another time, because before I started my small business, I did manage some social media accounts. Instagram back then didn't even have videos. It was just pictures and captions, hashtags, scheduling, all that stuff was just coming about. And I did film my social media tips vlog, and it took me the whole day to film. And I remember thinking, like, while I was editing it, I was like, oh, I have so much other stuff to do. Why am I editing this vlog? No one's gonna wanna listen to it, of me rambling for 30 minutes. But guess what? That video actually helped so many people. And it made me realize maybe sometimes the content you're scared to post is the content that someone else out there could find very helpful, or someone else out there needs. And from that video, that's how I got my first speaking event at Intuit. Someone saw that YouTube video, saw my small business story, and actually flew me out to California to speak a couple years ago. And then there's the warehouse sale. When we just hosted our first ever in-person warehouse sale back in June, I was so nervous. I actually wanted to do this sale last year, but then I was like, that's too much work. And then this year we've been facing the US tariffs, which have been like kicking our butts in so many ways, not just financially, but like the time and efforts of a different way we have to ship and package products now to follow these tariff rules are really time consuming. Like, packaging is not as easy and streamlined as it used to be for us anymore. Hair claw clips that we import, because currently it's like August 14th, items that are made in Canada and under $800 per order to a customer are not going to be charged a tariff, but hair claws, if you order a hair claw clip and you're from the United States, we're from Canada, and if we ship it to you, your order could be charged up to 125% of what you paid. Orders have been getting delayed, refunded. People have been canceling when they find out about the tariff, understandably so. And yeah, when it first hit, it just felt like everything was working against me, because half of our orders last year were from the United States. That's a big chunk of our community there. And I thought, you know what, this warehouse sale might actually work, and it could save us for the time being. I wanted to connect with the community again. I needed a boost for sure, and I needed to move inventory. I did finally host the sale. I will link part 1 and part 2 vlogs here. We opened up our warehouse that's normally closed for packaging orders and production and fulfillment only. We rearranged the warehouse to make it more shopper friendly, opened up our doors for 2 days to the public, and over 1,000 people came through over that weekend. I think there was over like 700 orders or something like that. Crazy. The support, the energy, the lineup, the conversations I got to have, it was like magical. I still feel like it was a dream. Some friends I haven't seen in a while were like, oh my God, your warehouse sale was so amazing. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I hosted that and that happened. The craziest part is that, imagine I didn't do it because I didn't last year and I was so close to not doing it again this year. I'd still be thinking about it. That experience reminded me that fear will cost you so much more than failure ever will. Why I stop myself in a bad way. So why am I stopping myself? Because I see all these comments, you guys cheering me on, like believing in me, but why can't I believe in me? Like, I do, but why can't I believe in me all the time? Like, this vlog is almost a reminder for myself too. I'm not 100% confident all the time in my business. I know what we have achieved, and I'm just constantly trying to remind myself of that, but I'm just so into the day-to-day struggles sometimes. So I wasn't stopping because I wasn't capable. I was stopping because I was scared. Scared of what people would think, scared of failing in public. I'm so scared to launch something and hear crickets and not be better than I was before. But I've learned with time, whatever is holding you back, it's just all in your head. How I stopped stopping. So here is what helps me when I get in a little rut. Number 1, taking action. Sometimes I sit and dwell and I'm like, oh, I want to go crawl up in a ball and cry. But no, take action and do something, one thing. Action is greater than overthinking. If something has felt like 80% ready, I would just move on. The more time that has passed, I give myself more reasons to not do it. Like there is a vlog coming up about our hair wax stick. I just didn't feel ready to do that, but we also have a lot going on, so I have stopped myself from products in the past. Number 2, just focus on one person. I stopped thinking about the entire internet, the entire community, and just pretend I'm chatting with a friend, because you technically are. Number 3, set really small deadlines. Today I wanted to film this vlog, and instead of writing film entire vlog, I just wrote set up the camera, get the scrunchies ready for filming, film for like 10 minutes, and then that will turn into 5. So you're kind of tricking yourself. Number 4, repeat this to yourself. Done is better than perfect. That one sentence alone has stopped me from spiraling so many times. Like sometimes it's a bunch of photos that I uploaded and it's cropped funny or it wasn't the way I wanted, but at least it got done and I got to move on to my other tasks. A pep talk from future you. If you're still stopping yourself from doing something big or small, whether it's launching something new, starting something new, even just showing up or asking for help. Yesterday, we were really backed up with packaging orders, and it's already Thursday and the last pickup day is Friday, and people ordered on Saturday. So it was already days of orders sitting there waiting because me and my brother couldn't get through it. I hesitated for a bit, but I don't know why. But I asked my friend Maria to come help us pack orders, and she did for like 4 hours, and it saved us. So I just want you guys to know some of my biggest wins came from things I was scared to do or nervous about, like even asking a friend for extra help. So I've been able to work with Apple, my dream brand, Seguno, who we do our email marketing with, attending multiple TikTok Canada events, and being able to gift over 150 products purchased by them to the community, hosting my first ever warehouse sale and having 1,000 people actually come in person, and starting a YouTube channel when I didn't feel I was ready. None of this happened because I had a perfect plan. I don't think I've ever had a perfect plan, but I've always had a plan. And it all finally happened because I stopped stopping myself. If this video hit home, let me know in the comments what's one thing you've been stopping yourself from doing, and what is one small way you can take action on it today. Like and subscribe and share this with a creative friend who might be stuck, feeling a little stuck lately, and who needs a reminder to start anyway. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.